Hello to all my LGBTQ plus community allies and soon-to-be allies. 2020 has been interesting to say the least, but the one thing that I do think is good about this is that a lot of communities are coming together and almost becoming stronger. I feel incredibly lucky to be in a country and a city that's extremely accepting of who I am for whatever I am, but I know that there's a lot of people out there who still struggle with their identity, coming out, being accepted for who they are in every regard. And Pride is usually a time where those people get to feel welcomed and loved for at least a day or a week or a month. Since this year we're all stuck in quarantine, I thought maybe it'd be a good idea to connect us in another way. Just because Pride festivals have been canceled, it doesn't mean that our Pride has been canceled. So I reached out to a lot of people all over the world to ask them what Pride means to them. Personally, what Pride means to me is being able to be myself out and proud so that the people who come after me don't have to be scared to be who they are. Being in the LGBT community is the same as being anybody else, but we often deal with outside struggles because not everybody believes that we're just as human as they are. So it's important to have Pride so that we can feel connected and loved and accept ourselves and create a better future for the people who come after us. There are so many people that fought for the basic human rights that we have today, but we still have quite a long way to go. And I'm proud to be part of that movement. I'm proud to be who I am, and I hope you're proud to be who you are. So let's see what the rest of the world has to say, eh?
What Pride means to me is to actually celebrate who you are as a human being.
Being able to be myself.
And that is loving who I love, being who I am, expressing myself however I want to express myself.
Pride is self-respect. It's standing up for who you are.
Denying anyone who doesn't accept me as I am access to me and not feeling an ounce of guilt or shame about it.
Being authentic to yourself.
It's knowing who you are, accepting who you are, and being proud of who you are.
Not letting other people define who you are.
Not only destroying the box, but recreating the box in your own image.
Make up my life by my own rules and listening to my heart.
צבא בשבילי זה המסלול האישי שלי, והבחירות שאני לקחתי על מנת להיות מי שאני.
Find the limitness within yourself and to have the freedom to be who you are and know that that's not all you want.
每年的骄傲月对我们来说是一个很开心的月份，因为我们可以释放的做自己。
Poder mostrarle al mundo quién eres sin tener nada de miedo, porque no deberíamos tener miedo de mostrar cómo somos, no deberíamos tener miedo de amar, porque todo el mundo merece amor.
Pride means showing we're proud of our family.
I love you and mommy.
You love me and mommy?
Yeah.
Is that what Pride means, bud? Loving your two moms?
Yeah.
Hello everyone, I'm Prince Manavendra Singh Gohil from India and the first openly gay prince in the world from a royal family. A Pride means an occasion where we could tell the world that yes, we exist and we should be treated equally like any other human beings and given respect and dignity and not being discriminated.
Living as freely as we can.
Being queer and sharing that with everyone else who's in a similar situation.
It gives me a chance to have that voice. Being visible and inspiring other people who are also in a battle with their family, social media, other people who would judge them.
If someone's going through a very hard time that you could have also experienced, we can share your stories.
When you're queer, there's a time in your life when you feel like you don't belong and it's really scary, but when you embrace who you are, it's really empowering.
Coming out is a big step in knowing your true self.
Accepting who you are and accepting who others are.
Accepting every aspect of yourself, even in the face of adversity.
Makes me happy.
Happy.
Feeling proud in a world that constantly tries to shame us.
Being proud of every obstacle you've faced and everything you've overcome.
Dealing with same struggle in life. Struggle to come up. Struggle to smile when everyone is still laughing at you. It's tough. Still, Pride is to have courage. It gives you confidence to say whatever you want to be.
Being myself in any and every situation, even if that is an act of defiance.
El orgullo es el combustible de nuestra lucha, lo que nos permite seguir adelante, demostrar sin miedo quiénes somos y mostrar nuestros verdaderos colores. Living how I choose, despite how my family wants me to.
Getting together with your chosen family and the community that you love and celebrating yourself in a society that originally told you that you couldn't.
Du coup, je suis un gars transgenre et je suis pansexuelle aussi. Donc, il y a 2 ans, j'y étais et j'étais pas out. Et je savais même pas moi ce que j'étais complètement. C'était vraiment une expérience inédite parce que c'était la première fois que je me sentais totalement en sécurité autour de plein de monde, mais vraiment entourée de personnes en fait qui t'acceptaient totalement et avec qui tu pouvais juste partager de l'amour et la joie.
Community, it's a place where we can come together to celebrate who we are.
It's like this eccentric celebration of individuality. Everybody comes in with these unique personalities, but we all are able to bond with each other and create this whole entire community that a lot of us have never had before.
It's a way to be
surrounded by love.
然后可以在环境里面认识很多一样的人群，所以我们很开心。
אני מרגישה מאוד גאווה להיות חלק מקהילה שדוגלת ותומכת בחופש ההתבטאות, חופש הבחירה וקבלה של האחר בכבוד.
I get to love whoever I want to love openly and freely and passionately.
Pride to me was the permission I needed to reclaim my identity so I can live out loud and audaciously.
Pride is celebration. Pride is joy. Pride is happiness. Pride is remembering all of the things that we have overcome as a community, especially when we take a look around at all of the oppression that our brothers and sisters of color still face.
I'm black, I'm bisexual, I'm non-binary, disabled, fat, and a survivor. Pride to me means that all of myself is included, not just a queer part, not just a non-binary part, but the black part, the disabled part, all of me.
Il mondo si arricchisce nella diversità e in qualche modo tutti siamo diversi. Quindi per me il Pride è l'orgoglio della diversità in un mondo di diversi.
Honoring the legacy of every person like me who fought to stand in their truth and make sure we were valued.
To be so grateful of the people that have come before us that have paved a way for us to be who we are and to be open about who we are.
It's about commitment, it's about all the years of fighting people have done for our LGBTQ plus rights.
Everyone who fought really hard for our rights years ago and how far we've come and how much further we have to go. So it's a time of celebration, reflection, and self-awareness.
It means looking back to all those times where I thought there was something wrong with me or I thought that I had to stay quiet and saying thank you to myself and to all of the queer people before me who protested for the rights that we have today that make it so now I can be as loud and as gay as I want to.
We have been together 33 years.
We're in a U-Haul and got together really pretty quickly from being teenagers and seeing pictures of Stonewall in Life magazine back when we were really young to now being married, legally married.
Because we never thought it would happen in our lifetimes.
So that is where our pride has come in the long journey for both of us.
Getting to celebrate who we truly are and honoring the people that paved the way for us that came before us and those that are going to come after us.
El orgullo que se ha quedado plasmado en las calles, con la sangre de las personas que han luchado por nosotros y por ellos mismos. Y esa sangre hoy es la energía que tenemos para seguir.
It's about progress. Obviously, being from the UK in 1988, we had Section 28 introduced, but now we are legally allowed to marry and adopt.
With a fairly new edition, we've got many things that we're proud of today.
Pride means being able to be 100% and unapologetically myself.
It means that we don't have to explain our existence, because to me being queer, being gay isn't a sin or something to be ashamed of or a disease, but in fact it is a blessing.
It means loving yourself and knowing that you are worthy of love exactly how you are.
Coming out is not really for other people. Coming out is a celebration for you to accept who you are and just tell the world, hey, I'm proud to say this has been me all along.
Pride means I get to kiss this one whenever I want.
Selbst einzustehen und sich nicht dafür zu schämen, was einen glücklich macht, sondern stolz darauf zu sein und es in vollen Zügen zu genießen.
I left home at 18 and went to school, and it was at that point when I was able to come out. Love myself on the inside as well as on the outside, be who I wanted to be, and love who I wanted to love. To me, pride is freedom.
And not having to feel guilty, upset, or have any negative feelings associated with it.
Una luce di speranza in un mondo buio.
It's a safe space, a safe environment where I feel accepted.
Holding my partner's hand without feeling judged.
Pride is a time for the invisible to be visible. I remember a time where I was leading a parade and I was super nervous, but this 5-year-old little trans girl came with her 2 parents and she was pulling their hands and she broke away from them. And she came up to me and grabbed my hand and looked back at her parents and said, "Mom, Dad, can I take a picture with her?" And it was so validating in that moment, but at the same time I realized that there's something way bigger than us. The future of our children, the future generations to come.
Hey everyone, it's me. Desmond is amazing. What pride means to me is loving yourself and being yourself no matter what you are, how you feel, what you identify as, and it's just a way of doing you and being you.
גאווה בשבילי זו זכות להיות מי שאני ומה שאני, בלי לפחד ובלי להתבייש מאף אחד.
Stay true to who you are every single day. Seize it as you
ish as you feel, whether it's boss king or a savage queen. You are who you are.
Месяц гордости – это возможность еще раз убедиться в том, что ты не одинок. Возможность порадоваться вместе с людьми, которые заслуживают счастья, заслуживают любить и быть любимыми.
Celebrating everything we've experienced on this journey of becoming who we are.
Being compassionate, treating people equally and with respect.
It's tradition and community. We all just come together.
Pride means family.
Family, but not the family I was born with, the family that chooses me.
It means standing up for members of our community, no matter their gender or sexuality or race.
And pride is for equality. We all should have equal rights.
Do better than what you're being presented with.
It's advocating for other minority groups, it's sticking together, and really it's being kind to yourself during tough times.
I believe that any of these experiences give us the chance to have strength, values, and principles, and become a better human being that will actually bring something positive to our society.
Hemos seguido haciendo manifestaciones año tras año, aunque realmente no debería ser algo en lo que debamos manifestar, no debería ser un pensamiento fluido de cada día.
Pride is love. It is the most abundance of love you will ever feel in your whole entire life.
It's about loving each other and loving ourselves.
Pride shines and encourages everyone around you to be their most authentic selves.
It's acceptance, true acceptance.
Pride is all about finding my personal identity and sharing that with the world openly and without fear.
Existing as my whole self.
Claiming yourself and your right to be yourself and being with the people who allow you to do so.
Are you proud to have 2 moms?
Yes.
The first time that I attended Pride, it was the first time and I felt so alive, free, and proud to be who I am.
As someone that identifies as bi but is engaged to a guy, that side of me isn't something that I always get to let other people in on just because it's not so visible. But Pride gives me a chance to really feel connected to that part of myself that maybe I don't get to express every day but is still just as valid.
Hogy nem kell megfelelnünk olyan elvárásoknak, amelyek valójában nem is ellenünk szólnak, hanem ostoba sztereotípiák ellen.
You should never feel alone. You should never feel ashamed. You should always be who you want to be.
Pride means celebration.
Celebrating how strong people are, how amazing people are.
Dance on the streets, it's celebration, it's parades, it's community.
Coming together with the most amazing community I know.
Knowing that you have a community behind you, that is what we strive for, is acceptance of who you are, no matter what you are and what you love.
My first Pride, when I was surrounded by complete happiness and people who weren't afraid to be their true selves, gave me the courage to come out, and now I will never be afraid to be myself. And for this, I am so thankful and proud of my community.
El orgullo es mi voz, es mi insignia, es de donde vengo y a donde voy.
It's just symbolic to, I guess, how far we've come.
But we need anti-discrimination for all facets of our community, and we still hope that occurs in our lifetime.
Fighting against homophobia, transphobia, kind of fear of people who are different.
We're a unique dynamic, we're a polythrouple, so it feels good just being able to be out and open.
Being bold and unafraid to be who we are.
There was a time where we couldn't even step foot near a pride parade, anywhere near anything rainbow related, and now we get to show our kid that we're open, we're proud, and it's just been really powerful and empowering for us to just be able to be that.
Pride is the voice that embraces and amplifies equality and diversity.
With this being the 50th anniversary, I think it's super important that we take a little bit of extra time this year to pay tribute to the people that put their lives on the line to make sure that we can love whoever we want to love.
It was started by trans and queer women of colour back in 1969. The Stonewall riots marked off what we know as the modern Pride movement, and I want to do all I can to honour what they did for me and for all LGBT people around the world.
Even though through this decade we've seen great changes for the rights of LGBT plus people, such as the legalization of same-sex marriage in all 50 states, as well as the decriminalization of homosexuality in India this past year, there's still a lot of steps that can be taken to ensure that not only are legal rights secured for LGBT plus people, but through advocacy we can make sure that our society is open to all kinds of people.
And celebrating Pride is standing up and fighting for queers, not only in the Philippines where I came from, the queers around the world.
It's coming together as a community for those who can't be seen or heard.
There are so many people who face discrimination, who face a really hard time growing up, being in the closet and not able to express themselves.
Я живу в относительно небольшом городе России. Здесь не проводят ЛГБТ парадов, не выступают выступают ЛГБТ-активисты, а люди зачастую боятся принять свою сексуальную ориентацию. Поэтому видеть людей, объединяющихся по всему миру, чтобы бороться.
We've come a long way in the rights fight for LGBTQ plus community, but we still have a long way to go. This is a great representation for those who may still be not able to come out of the closet and be their true authentic selves.
然后今年的这个情况有些特殊。
שנשאר חזקים ומלוכדים בתקופה כל כך קשה ומאתגרת. אני שולחת לכולם הרבה אהבה ומזכירה לכולם שהגאווה האמיתית היא בלב, ואת זה אי אפשר לקחת מאיתנו.
We won't be going to any pride parades this year, so for me that means that I will instead be donating any money that I would have spent on pride activities to organizations that help our community. The Transgender Law Center, which is this awesome trans-led organization committed to trans and racial justice. Donating to the Marshall Project, which provides crucial journalism on the justice system. Also donating to the Philly Bail Fund, which is a revolving fund that posts bail for people. Our movement started as a protest, so I want to keep supporting people who do that work.
This month is more of a stance. It's about living your life as loudly and as proudly as you want to be.
Let it be present and appreciated and seen and validated.
Obviously, we get to celebrate our love.
Pride is a safe environment where you can express yourself freely.
Und dafür nicht verurteilt zu werden, sondern es mit den Leuten, die ich liebe, zu feiern, wer ich bin.
Poder disfrutar y celebrar quién eres y quiénes son el resto de la gente y celebrar el amor.
Recognizing that I might be flawed or we might be flawed, but the love we choose and the love that chooses us is flawless.
It is everything, to be honest.
We have the rights to be together.
We have all the rights to be in love.
Pride. Pride is me. Pride is purpose.
Be unapologetically you.
Just do you.
Just be who you want to be. Just be happy that you are you. Just be proud to be who you are.
Don't hide and be yourself. Be happy. There's no rule.
Pride means to be proud of who we are.
Be so proud of yourself.
People should be their authentic self without discrimination, without people telling you off, because it's your right as a human being to be yourself.
Это возможность еще раз сказать: я горжусь тем, кто я есть.
Because I love every single layer of me.
Je suis tellement fier de moi-même en fait, d'être qui je suis.
אני מאוד מאוד גאה בדרך שבחרתי, כי מאוד היה חשוב לי להיות מי שאני, מה שאני, ושאנשים אחרים יקבלו אותי בדיוק כמו שאני.
Hold your head high, be proud, and stay true.
Most of all, we think pride means love.
Che non esiste un amore giusto, non esiste un amore sbagliato. Esiste semplicemente l'amore.
Love is meant to be expressed in many ways. So express your love in different ways and take it further than just genitals and sexual relationships. See how much you can love, how far you love.
Love always wins.
Love is love.
Love is love.
Choose love. Choose love.
This is my community, and I love them, and I love me.
Live out loud. Happy Pride.
Happy Pride. Happy Pride.
Happy Pride Month, everyone.
Happy Pride.
Happy Pride.
I hope you all have a very happy Pride.
Happy Pride to all of you.
We just want to wish everyone a happy Pride and stay safe. Yes, stay safe. Say bye.
Bye.
Lucia, you want to say happy Pride, everyone? Happy Pride. Happy Pride, guys.
Don't you know love is on its way?